As I've not been running much recently, I thought I'd get out for a walk today. So I've come over to the Jack and Jill Windmills, and I'm going to walk from here up to a place called Wolstonbury Hill Fort. I've never been up there before, and yeah, it's only a short walk, only be about 3 miles in total, but it should be a good walk. Well, I'm just now off the main Clayton Road here. So just the other side of the hedge here is the old Clayton Tunnel, or the railway tunnel that's currently in use for the Brighton Main Line. It was built in 1841, I think, something like that, and is quite well known because it's got the turrets and the little cottage that's on top of the portal just to my right here. So there was actually a very serious accident here about 20 years after the tunnel was completed. And the signals here had a signalman who used to basically allow the trains through, and they had a treadle that then used to return the signals to danger once the train was inside. But on this occasion, those 3 trains, they left Brighton and they shot through up towards London, being very close to each other. The first train went through, but the signalman was very late at stopping the second train. And the train passed the signal, and despite the signalman actually waving a red flag, the train made it inside the tunnel. Now, the train had actually stopped and started reversing because it saw the signalman with his red flag at the last minute. But the signalman thought that second train had made it through the tunnel and was still continuing north. So he then let the third train enter the tunnel. This then smashed into the back of the reversing train, causing a really serious accident. It's supposed to be one of the incidents that made and put in place today's modern signalling system. Well, we can now see sort of behind me here the Jack and Jill Windmills, which most people, if they've either come down on the train or driven into Brighton, have seen those 2 iconic windmills up on the hill here. But what people don't realise is that Jack and Jill Windmills have only really been called that since about the 1920s, when day trippers would come down on the train and they nicknamed them Jack and Jill. So their original names were, I think, is it Duncton and Lashmere windmills? Duncton being the oldest of them, built in, I think, 1765, and then the Lashmere's was built probably about 50 or so years after that. Well, I'm now at Wolstonbury Hill Fort, just coming up to the edge. This is the outer ramparts here. This site here is actually owned by the National Trust. It's about 60 acres in total. And it's a site of special scientific interest. They've even got things like the man orchids here and the rare Adonis blue butterflies as well. Doubt if I'll see any today. Not really the right day or time of year for them, but it would be good to explore. Well, I'm now up on top of Wolstonbury Hill Fort. Lovely view out here at the moment, fantastic view up here. So the hill fort itself is about 2 to 3 hectares in size roughly, and we're approximately 206 metres above sea level here. So this is a Bronze Age hill fort, and I know there's been several excavations that have taken place on here that have found sort of animal bones, hammer stones, and Bronze Age flint pieces and all sorts. So it's got a lot of history here. Very prominent location with views out towards Eastbourne, Brighton, up onto the Surrey Downs as well, the Weald, and right the way over towards Ditchling Beacon and beyond. So real good vantage point here, really damn good place here to have built a hill fort. Well, if you can hear me over the wind, this has been Wolstonbury Hill Fort. It's been a lovely walk up here. We've had a bit of sunshine, which has been great, but it's yeah, it has been lovely up here, I have to say. So I'm going to head off back home now, and yeah, if you come here, please do enjoy it. It's a fantastic place up. The views are absolutely stunning up here, so well worth a visit. All right, take care. See you next time.